Bitcoin is breaking below the 4-hour EMA ribbon. Guys, what does this mean for the Bitcoin price? In today's video, we are going to have a look at why Bitcoin is rolling over right here. And basically which scenarios that I'm expecting for Bitcoin and which scenarios are basically being confirmed with which actions we are going to see in the Bitcoin price. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And I gotta say guys, let me get rid of these arrows first. Then at least you know the trajectory that I'm looking at for Bitcoin. But yeah, it looks like we do have some selling pressure coming in right here. Very beautiful data on Will Portal showing not typically selling pressure, but it was showing that Bitcoin is actually rolling over. Why? Because we have a really bullish sentiment, something that I shared yesterday on Will Alerts too. We are rolling over back into the red, and as you can see, this momentum indicator is actually getting a bearish cross while being very close to this level in terms of high, and the price is not reflecting that same thing. So that could mean that this is a retracement of this drop. We also opened a short, guys. Again, quite good entry, 63,180. That's right now slightly in the profit. We actually have been really outperforming this market because we have been going short exactly at the top right here. We have been opening along right here, and right now we opened the short right here. So as you can see, Will Portal again really proves itself in terms of presenting the right data picture of the markets, and you can really see early already what's going on. And of course you won't be 100% of the time right, but you will definitely have an edge. That is a certainty. There's definitely an edge right there. Now let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, I don't really like Bitcoin breaking below the 4-hour EMA ribbon. That is just not nice. Normally in a strong uptrend, you want to see Bitcoin to serve the 4-hour EMA ribbon, something like we are seeing right here. Here, of course, we gotta break down right here. That is a little bit ugly. So if we can quickly reclaim this level, definitely bullish as well. That would be a good sign. This generally is not so good. Also, as you can see, it's very choppy around the EMA. Then we get one last push, but then we just this level act as resistance. Strong uptrend right here. This level will act as support. So yeah, you get the point, right? So right now we just had a break below it. Generally, that's not the strongest sign in the markets. Also, this former resistance that we broke above that should act as support, also we lost that level again. When we bring out the momentum indicators, then what we can see is we have the previous high right here. And the high right now is in the momentum indicator at the exact same level, but in the price it's not that high. If we take the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see we got rejected at the 61.80% as well. So a lot of data right now points that this might be a retracement, and that the chances are increasing that we are going to see something where this is going to come down. And I want to talk about two paths that I'm basically looking for Bitcoin. Maybe even three paths, but the two main paths that I'm looking for Bitcoin is, let me get the path right here, is to the next 60-day cycle low, which will be at roughly at the beginning of November. We're either going to touch the bottom of this the bottom of this range, which is of course definitely likely. But I was hoping for something like this where we could be breaking out to the upside, get insane bullishness, and then have that next 60-day cycle low retest the former resistance of this range as support. That's of course very bullish. Is there something in between? Yeah, there's definitely something in between where we would go do something like this, form that bullish divergence, maybe come back up right here, get a 60-day cycle low right here, and then continue higher. That's definitely possible. All of these three scenarios are possible, and the most important thing is that if Bitcoin is losing the EMA ribbon, of course this scenario, let's call it the green scenario, will become less likely because there's just less strength in the Bitcoin price, right? So the green scenario right now is definitely becoming less likely. then this scenario becoming more likely because Bitcoin is showing some weakness. But this one will get really more likely whenever we lose the middle of the channel. You can see right here, every time there, here, except not here, but it was early in this range. Every time we lose the middle of the channel, we are going to the bottom of the channel. So this is something to watch. It's definitely a scenario that I have on my watch list. And also, guys, see how quickly you can change perspective, right? Like yesterday or the day before, things are looking bullish, but then suddenly we see a different data profile. Bitcoin is losing some levels. It's really good to be flexible and in short-term time frame to change the probabilities, because based on the data on the chart, the probabilities in the shorter-term time frame is definitely more to the downside. And let's go to the most important chart right here, stablecoin dominance. This one, and as I said also in my previous videos, this one is not breaking down. So this one is still acting as support, and as long as this is acting as support, this will remain in this range, and remaining in this range means we're going to go up, and going to go up right here will mean for Bitcoin to go down. So guys, not the most bullish news right here. I still think there are definitely still chances for Bitcoin, but yesterday and the day before it definitely looked more bullish with this bounce, and right now it looks more like it wants to roll over. Guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash up the like button. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe down below, and I wish you all a beautiful day and hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.